Hi, it's Mark Christensen with this Camera Mapper tutorial in which we answer the question, why did the After Effects artist cross the road? Now, the road in question here is Highway 101, and this is a perfect example where camera mapping can save lives because this is a shot that could not be physically taken without either spending an arm and a leg or losing an arm and a leg or more in order to get it. So let me show you how I did it. Every camera map animation is made up of 4 basic components. You begin with either a still or a locked off or stabilized shot. In this case, I have a still that actually has some motion in it that I just created myself. I'll make it the width of the composition. To that, I'm going to add a camera. That's the second component. I'll call this one projection cam. The third component is a solid. This one I will call ground. Now, I'd like the anchor point in this case to be at 0 on Y, and that layer and the projection layer should be 3D before I apply Camera Mapper. I'll select that projection camera and the projection layer. And now if I turn off the background layer, you'll see that the image has been projected on the solid. Now I just move that into place. I'm going to put it right down in this corner here, rotate it around so it's aligned along there, flip it up. Hold down the Shift key to snap that. Expand it out quite a bit. I will duplicate that same element. Call this one wall. I'm going to flip that up 90 degrees and just bring it down. Looks like I have a little more adjustment to do here. First bring this down. Then I'm going to need both of these layers to be a little wider. But that's fine. I'm in 3D land, so it doesn't really matter how much I scale these up or down. They're just screens receiving these images. Finally, to complete the image, I'll just make a background layer. I'm going to reset the scale on this. And I'm also going to reset the Y rotation to 0 so that it's flat on to the camera. I just need to push it back in Z space quite a lot. Bring it down to close up that gap and scale it up. And now from a top view, you can see the basic setup. I've got a ground plane, back wall, and then way back here is a background. So now, all that's left to do is animate the camera. I don't animate the projection camera. That would make a mess of the scene. I duplicate it. And with the exact same camera, now named Animating Camera, I'm going to go ahead and lock that other camera as well as the background so they don't get bumped. Animating Camera, I'll make it not oriented toward a point of interest. Give it a position and a rotation keyframe. Really only need orientation. And then on the last frame, just push in, cross the road. I can move over without breaking the image. You see it breaks if I move down too much, or rather up too much, and then I also have the ability to rotate around a little bit and frame my final shot. And there you have it, another life saved by using Camera Mapper to cross a busy freeway and get this death-defying shot. Thanks for checking it out.